بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. السلام علیکم ڈیئر اسٹوڈنٹ, یو آر ویلکم ان یور انگلش کلاس. ڈیئر اسٹوڈنٹ, ہم نے پریویس لیکچرس میں پوئم ریڈ کی تھی, اس کے بعد اس کی سمری پہ بھی بات ہوئی. کچھ اسٹوڈنٹس جنہوں نے پہلے سمری یا پوئم کی کلاسز نہیں لی تھی, انہوں نے کہا کہ ہمیں سمری کے کچھ ایسینشیلس بھی بتا دیں. تو ڈیئر اسٹوڈنٹ, لیٹس اسٹارٹ ٹوڈیز لیکچر. لیٹس ہیو اے لک آن دا بورڈ. وین رائٹنگ اے سمری, جب آپ نے سمری لکھنی ہے تو آپ نے کیا کرنا ہے؟ اٹ شوڈ بی ان دا فارم آف پیراگراف. تو جب آپ سمرائز کریں گے اپنی پوئم کو تو وہ پیراگرافس کے فارم میں ہونی چاہیے. سیکنڈ, اے سمری بگنس ود این انٹروڈکٹری سینٹینس. آپ نے اس سمری کا جو انٹروڈکٹری سینٹینس ہے وہ لکھنا ہے. اس کے بعد a summary is written in your own words. آپ نے اپنے الفاظ میں وہ سمری لکھنی ہے, بالکل انہی ورڈز کو آپ کو کاپی نہیں کرنا جو آپ کی پوئم میں لکھے ہیں. نیکسٹ ہے سمری contains only the idea of the original text. جب بھی آپ سمرائز کریں گے پوئم کو, سمری لکھیں گے, تو that should be on the original idea of the text. جو بھی اوریجنلی آئیڈیا ہے اس پوئم کا, اس کا جو تھیم ہے, آپ نے اسی کو ڈسکس کرنا ہے. دائیں بائیں کی چیزیں آپ نے اس میں نہیں لکھنی. رائٹ لاسٹ سینٹینس دیٹ ریپس اپ یور سمری آفن اے سمپل ریفریزنگ آف دا مین پوائنٹ. آپ نے مین پوائنٹ کو سمپلی ریفریز کر دینا ہے ایٹ دا اینڈ آف دا سمری. تو ڈیئر اسٹوڈنٹ, یہ سمری کے متعلق کچھ ایسینشیلس تھی جو میں نے آپ کے سامنے ڈسکس کی. اب جو آج کا ہمارا لیکچر ہے پراپر, وہ ہے ایکسرسائز آف یونٹ نمبر 3. لیٹس اسٹارٹ اور ٹوڈیز لیکچر. سب سے پہلے پیج نمبر 29, یو ہیو ٹو اوپن یور بک. پیج نمبر 29, ووکیب. ووکیب میں ہیٹ ورڈ ہے جس کو ہم نے آلریڈی ڈسکس کیا. پے اٹینشن, اٹینڈ ٹو, پیجویئر, کنسسٹنٹ اور persist, اس کے معنوں میں ہم نے ورڈ یوز کیے. strive, effort اور struggle. اس طرح سے case, form, patience, endurance, perseverance. next, find synonym of the following words. کچھ words ہیں, ان کے synonym بہت important ہیں. courage, bravery, valor. next word ہے conquer. conquer, overcome. disgrace, embarrassment or humiliation. hard, tough. revise, prize, bounty, gift or prize. award you can also use. reading comprehension, answer the following question. یہ question answers آپ کو بتائے ہیں وہ آپ نے کرنے ہیں. next ہمارے پاس ایک ٹاپک ہے simile کا. تو دیکھیں what is simile. Simile, how can we define a simile? Simile, a figure of speech. Figure of speech in which two apparently unlike things are explicitly compared, usually in a phrase introduced by like or as. Dear student, figure of speech, rhetorical figure is also called rhetorical figure, is used in ordinary language to produce the effect of rhetorical, to produce an rhetorical effect. یہ rhetorical مبالغہ امیز جو effects ہیں ان کو نریٹ کرنے کے لیے, ایکسپلین کرنے کے لیے, ڈیفائن کرنے کے لیے ہم یوز کرتے ہیں. And simile is also a figure of speech. Simile is a figure of speech in which two apparently unlike things by using as or like. For example, he is as fast as a horse. He is used for a person. He is a third person. Is used for a person. And horse is absolutely a different. Horse is animal. But we are going to compare these two apparently unlike things. He and horse. He is as fast, وہ ایسے تیز ہے as a horse, جیسا کہ گھوڑا ہے. But apparently he and hers are unlike things. Similarly, it's as cold as ice. ये बिल्कुल, या this weather, weather का हम यूज कर सकते हैं it's की बजाय as cold as ice. ये ऐसे ठंडा है जैसे कि बर्फ है. तो dear student, when we use as or like by comparing two different things, that is called simile. There are some other example regarding simile. The B part of this exercise, select the choice that explain the meaning of the simile as it is used in the sentence. On the cold winter day, under the covers, I kept as snug as a bug in a rug. The simile as snug as a bug in a rug means there are three options to choose. There were bugs in my bed. I was cozy in my bed. I was too cold to stay in bed. तो dear student, the simile as snug, ऐसे आराम से पड़ा हुआ, as a bug, जैसे कोई कीड़ा, जैसे कोई खटमल, in a rug, एक कालीन में होता है. तो it means I was cozy in my bed. Next example of simile, the new teacher was as sweet as apple pie. The simile as sweet as apple pie means the new teacher was nice, the new teacher was big. From eating too much pie, the new teacher was rude. So the suitable simile, the new teacher was nice. Next sentence, their leader was as wise as an owl. उनका रहनुमा ऐसे अक्लमंद जैसे उल्लू. The simile was wise as an owl means the leader thought he could fly. The leader could talk to the owls. The leader knew a lot of things. As wise, ऐसे अक्लमंद, as an owl means the leader knew a lot of things. Most appropriate option. The shopping center was next. The shopping center was like a three-ring circus. Three-ring circus. The day before Eid, shopping center was like three-ring circus means the shopping center was quiet, the shopping center was big, the shopping center was really busy. So the C option is a correct option. The shopping center was really busy. Danish threw such a temper outburst over such a teeny thing. He was acting like a baby. The simile like a baby means Danish was mature, Danish was acting childish, Danish was baby sitting. So dear student, the most appropriate option, Danish was acting childish. Next example of simile, Mohsen was as explosive as a volcano when he found out his bike had been stolen. The simile as explosive as a volcano means Mohsen was happy, Mohsen was angry, or Mohsen was calm. तो as explosive as a volcano, ऐसे फटा जैसा कि ज्वालामुखी और आतिश फिशा means Mohsen was angry. So dear student, C part of this topic, simile, fill in the blanks to make similes. Use these similes in sentences. फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में डैश है पहले, उसके बाद है एज टर्टल, टर्टल कछुआ, मीन एज स्लो एज टर्टल, एज क्वाइट एज डैश, एज क्वाइट एज माउस, एज क्वाइट एज नाइट, एज ब्लैक एज coal, as tall as bamboo, as tall as giraffe, dash as a lemon, lemon as sour as a lemon. The last sentence about simile, dash as honey, honey is a sweet thing, so as sweet as honey. So dear student, next topic is about alliteration. What is alliteration? Alliteration, the meaning of alliteration is in Urdu takrar, the repetition, dohrana. In English, the repetition of the same sound in a discourse, the repetition of the same sound in a sentence is called alliteration. किसी भी साउंड का, किसी भी स्पेशली कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड का बार बार दोहराए जाना एक सेंटेंस में, वो क्या है, वो alliteration. Let's have a look on the definition. The repetition of the same sounds are of the same kinds of sounds at the beginning of words are in stress levels. Example: she sells, she shells by the seashore. Now look at this sentence. She sells seashells by the seashore. The repetition of the same sound, S, again S, again, again. There are 4 times S sound is used. So she sells seashell by the seashore. Repetition of the same consonant sound is called alliteration. So dear student, next D part of this exercise, read the poem again and find out the example of alliteration. You have to find out some alliteration by your poem. The grammar portion now. We are going to start the grammar portion. Personal pronoun. First of all, there are 3 kinds of personal pronoun: first person, second person, and third person. First person in singular and first person in plural. Second person in singular, second person in plural. Third person in singular and third person in plural. First person in singular, I. In plural, we. The objective case of I is me, and the objective case of we is us. So the possessive case of I, my, also we use mine, and the possessive case of we use our or ours. So second person, you in singular and the same you is in plural. The objective case of you is you, and in plural you objective case is you, and the possessive case of you is your and yours in singular, and your and yours in plural. The third person, he, she and it, in plural they. The objective case of he is him, objective case of she is her, objective case of it is it, the objective case of they in plural form them, the possessive case of he is his, she's, or possessive case is her, and it is used in plural form, and the plural form they, possessive case there. So dear student, it is a chart about personal pronoun. We are going to do a practice using a personal pronoun. The A part of this topic, fill in the blanks, page number 32. Fill in the blanks with correct pronoun. We have to use an appropriate pronoun to complete the sentence. I have written a sentence. There is no need to shout. इधर डैश का यूज कर लेते हैं. Can hear you. Now we have to put a personal pronoun which suits the sentence. So there is no need to shout. I can hear you. So next sentence, one more sentence. You and I work well together. Now here we can see a dash, and we have to use an appropriate personal pronoun to fill up the blank. You and I work well together. Now we can use we, because you and I, we are a good team. There are some more example about personal pronoun. We have got a bit of problem. We have got a bit of problem. Could dash help dash please? Could you help us please? There are one more sentence. This is a good photo, isn't it? Is Samina in it? Yes, that's she. Look, she is next to Fahad. Sentence number 5. Who did this moving? Moving mean trimming the grass. I did it this morning. Is this Ahmad's bag? No, he didn't bring one. I can't belong to him. It can't belong to him. Sentence number 7. I'm looking for my shoes. Have you seen them? Yes, they are here. So dear student, we are going to complete our today's lecture. उम्मीद है आपको समझ आ गई होगी. If you feel any problem, any reluctancy, any hesitation regarding this lecture, you can discuss with us in your WhatsApp group. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.